Hello, this is Tanmay, and today I'll be telling you how we are going to track our user for some custom dimensions and custom metrics. So, custom dimensions are certain specific values that we want to track from the user. It can be a lot of values, including affiliate ID links, customer IDs, and similar to what we did in the e-commerce tracking video. So there can be certain parameters that the user is trying to send us when he or she is interacting with our online platform. So we'll just take a deep dive into how we are going to do that. So before moving ahead uh, with the video, what I'll ask you is to move ahead to your universal analytics window and create a new dimension here, custom dimension. How you are going to reach here, what you'll be doing, you'll be clicking on this admin setting icon, and then in the admin settings, there will be an option of custom definitions. Under the custom definitions, you can create a custom dimension. Now, this is something that the a user creates for tracking purposes. As you can see, I have already created two, and I'll be telling you how to create them. So what you do is you can just simply create a new dimension and pass on the name of the same. Supposingly, if I say affiliate, and for affiliate, I'll be choosing hit as the uh, as the scope and active, and just you can simply click this button. When you will be clicking this button, what you will notice that similar affiliate ID link is created. For right now, for affiliate ID, I have used session as the scope, and for customer ID, cust ID, I have used user. And the index values are given by Google Analytics. Now, keep in mind these index values because you will be using these two values in the Google Tag Manager as well to refer to these dimensions. So if I head back to the variables, so first of all, we need to create certain variables. Uh, if I show you the website, how it's looking like. So this is the website that I'm going to use. And after this netlify.app, I'll be sending some parameters like app ID is equal to 122 and the cust ID is equal to something something. So what's going to happen is these two parameter will be sent to my Google Tag Manager. Now, if I want to track these parameters that are coming to the URL, it is very simple. What you're going to do is you'll be creating a URL type variable. The URL type variable will be created, and in the component type, I'll be choosing query, and the query key will be AFID. And this will simply give me this value, whatever is the value of AFID. You can always give the query name or the query key as you have given the name here in the parameter. So after that, you will just save this variable, and you'll also create another variable called cust ID. Two variables will be created for the purpose. One is app ID and the other one is cust. You can always choose to create more if it is the case with you. Now, when we'll have created the variables, we'll now be heading towards our tag section. So in the tags section, there's not much to be done here, but you'll have to just notice that all the tags, whatever you want them, are functioning, and no other tag is hindering our functionality. And now you'll have to make certain changes. Head back to the variables once, and now you'll have to make certain changes more to Google Analytics setting UA. Now this we have already created in our previous videos. So this is basically created to configure the universal analytics onto our tag manager. So if you see the tracking ID that is being passed here, it is the same tracking ID that is being copied from the container, and it is being pasted here. And all these values are primarily set, and we don't need to change them. You can refer to my previous videos on how we have chosen allow linker and everything. Now, what matters to us right now is we'll have to create a custom dimension here. Now, as told before, the dimension or the index value of a custom dimension affiliate ID is 1. So we'll use the same index value here, 1. And since we have already created a variable for the purpose, URL app ID, I have passed that using this button here. You can just go here and simply select the value that is required. I have selected this value supposedly. And for the second index value, that was cust ID, I have chosen the respective variable. So my dimensions are now set. And if it is the use case with you, you can always select to add a custom metric here. And definitely you'll have to first select, you'll have to first create a custom metric and then pass on the index value. Now your work here will be done. And what you can do is you can just, okay, there are some changes, I'll just save it. And once you'll have updated these variable also, well, what you will be doing is you'll just head to the preview section. So in the preview section, our target is to get the affiliate ID and the cust ID into the values that are coming from the user side. So we'll be testing our platform with the same thing. And moreover, we'll also be seeing that whether the custom dimension values are actually getting defined when the container loads up. So the Google Tag Assistant will get open, and we'll be also looking at the debugger for the same, that whether or not in the console of the website, the debugger is being shown, and whether or not the values are getting updated properly when they are passed by the user. Will get loaded up. Yeah. So I'll just connect my website, and what I'm going to do is I'll just simply update the URL of the same so that I can pass on the params. So I'll be typing and the value will be as specified in the name value pairs app ID. And this can be any random value you can pass. And after that, I'll be giving cust ID. Always remember to use the same name. And this is also another random value. Now I'm trying to send some variables here. I'll hit enter. So as soon as I hit enter, this request will be made, and this will also be reflected onto our Google Tag Manager once it has successfully sent the request. So right now, if I show you the container loaded, so container loaded in variables, what you'll notice that the variable is not defined. You can see app ID and cust ID are undefined. But once I have done that parameter part, in the next load up, that is this, you'll see when the container loads up, it has certain values of affiliate ID and cust ID that are string values that are captured from the URL. So in that way, we have not only set a custom dimension onto our analytics that can be tracked there and the reports can be created, but also we have got hold of these values from the URL. So that's all about custom dimension and metrics. Also, if I show you the console of this website, you will also notice that the same values will also be passed on here. I'll show you where. So you'll see this dimension 1 is 1342 and the dimension 2 is something. Now these two are nothing. Again, they are captured from the parameter that we sent. So thanks for watching and see you in the next video.